Oh my gosh. So we just found out that this has got us stopped in our tracks. AI is now hiring humans to do real world tasks. So they're having them do picking up packages. I mean, crazy stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is insane what they're opening up to now.
Running errands, like they will have you sign up and then you sign up to say, yes, I'll sign up. 70,000 people signed up in
And
48
yeah, it's
hours.
48 hours. I was about to say I thought it was one day, but yeah, it's 48 hours to
So
take those jobs. So they set up the jobs for all those packages to be able to be delivered or done or whatever. So you could just they just set up all that fulfillment.
yeah, I would love to hear what you think about this. And is this something that you would sign up for? Yes or no? And
Everything's going faster. You know, I even heard somebody earlier said, "Hey, what can I do in between jobs?" And I think this is what's filling that thing. They're like, "I'm between checks or whatever. What can I do?" That whether it's an Uber, but this is what AI is creating is this opportunity.
so, like, instead of Uber,
Yeah,
AI is hiring you to do all the things that it can't do. Run errands,
yeah,
picking up packages. It's
yeah.
insane.
You know that ChatGTP is like the kiddie pool of AI. I mean, at some point you gotta leave the kiddie pool and go to the deep end.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, just because they might use Chat GPT and one other thing, and they're like, oh, I'm an expert.
Yeah.
And it's just not that way. And I think if one of the things we were talking about earlier was it used to be that people would be like, oh, I've got 100 employees. I've
Oh
got
yeah.
two. We would sit around and it's like, how many employees do you have? Oh, I have 100 employees. You have 200 employees. And now that's not the GOAT anymore. You want to be the GOAT? It's you, AI, and one other person.
Yep, yep. And at that point, you got to become the director, right? I mean, you have to be able to direct things instead of being the doer, right? And so many people are wanting to be the doer, and you think that you got to be the doer when you skinny that down. But as you use AI and different things like that, you start directing things that you want to be done between the people that you have and the automations of the things you have.
Yeah, and we just actually were talking about how AI is hiring other people to do some of the things that it can't do.
Right.
And it can hire the people. Once you do whatever it tells you to do, then it'll pay you to do it. I mean, it's insane. This is where it's going. This is what you want. You want to, managing employees is a nightmare. We all know that.
You kill me. You kill me. You kill me. I
I
mean,
mean, it's
it,
true.
it, it can be, and at the same time, you get the right people, you get the right team, you get the right synergy. And I mean, I think that's really exciting too. So that you put the right team together, that can be exciting.
Yeah.
So one of the things I think is really key is 11 Labs. I mean, you took your whole book, you recorded the first chapter with your voice, and then it did the whole book in AI with 11 Labs. That's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah. And
That's
it
insane.
was my voice. It sounds exactly like me, but I only recorded the first two chapters.
Man, that's going to put some people out of business. That's going to take it. Nobody wants to read a book anymore. So if you could take every book, run it through AI and do that, you could sell so many more books by turning it into audio and it can get that much more information out to people.
Let's talk about Runway.
So Runway is crazy because I could take this TV right behind me and in a video turn it into fire. I can make it like a VFX type thing where ultimately it's going to be like I had my own cinema cafe or cinema TV.
Yeah, another
Cinema
one for
cafe.
video would be Mid Journey is another good one. It creates images, it creates branding, and that one's really good. But another big one is called Hey Gen, and it has AI talking
We use that a lot.
avatars. I mean, these girls, they have girls on there. You can pick which girl you want. They're drop dead
Because it makes
gorgeous.
people stop. People stop and scroll. I mean, if they see me on the screen, they're like, "Yeah, keep on scrolling." They see a hot girl like you, and which you're real. I know. Believe it or not, this is not AI. This is the real thing.
So the only thing about Hey Gen is some of the girls do sound a little bit like AI. You have to work with it, and that's why I love 11 Labs because 11 Labs can take someone's voice and literally make it the same. Okay, let's talk about Fixer AI. I don't like that one. I don't think you've tried that
I
one.
ain't even tried it yet.
It
I've heard
cleans
of it,
up,
but I
yeah.
haven't tried it.
It cleans up your inbox and organization. It's supposed to save time.
So
Well,
that's why I haven't had time to do it because I haven't used it. So
no,
that
I
way,
don't
didn't you
personally
tie
like that,
into
but some
that? You
people,
tied into that. Didn't it mess up the email or something like that?
I'm not a fan of that
Oh,
one.
okay.
That one's not my big one. But we have more. Grok is really good if you haven't used that one.
Claude.
GROK. Claude is really good. Claude is great for writing content, like long emails, creating
I use
content.
that a lot because I script out really everything that I say. If you've watched any of the content, you can tell I really have scripted out. That's why it's so articulated so well and I sound so professional.
Gamma is another one. It actually creates decks, proposals, reports, and then there's another one called Granola, and
You're very granola. So that's what makes me think of you.
I'm very vanilla,
Yeah, vanilla,
not
granola, same
granola.
thing.
And then I don't like to drink, smoke, cuss, all those things. That's why people call me vanilla, for those who don't know. But anyway, Granola, it auto records, summarizes meetings. It's great for meetings. So, like, if you're going to have a meeting, record that. And if you work from home and you don't want to pay attention and your boss says, "What did you
Cheat
learn?"
code.
Cheat code right there. All right, we'll be back for some more AI tools.